What's up guys, and welcome back to my Pokemon Omega and Alpha Sapphire analysis, speculation, whatever you want to call it, video. In today's video I'm looking at yet another one of the newly revealed Mega Evolutions, Mega Lopunny. I don't know how people say it. I usually say Lopunny, but I think it's Lopunny. But yeah, Mega Lopunny. Not really something anyone expected at all. No one really expected Sinnoh Evolution, let alone Lopunny rather than anything else. So certainly an interesting Mega Evolution. So we're going to be looking at the typing and stuff like that, possible stat changes it's going to get, everything like that, guys. Hopefully it'll be fun and interesting for you guys to watch. So let's just jump straight into this and look at Mega Lopunny. So, Mega Lopunny has now changed into a normal fighting type. It's not the only one of its kind. There is a normal fighting type, Meloetta, obviously, but that is only a form, so you have to be careful with that. Anyway, so normal fighting, it's going to be very good for Lopunny. Now, you think at this point in time, you might be thinking, ghost types are going to have a hard time with ghost types, but as you guys will see in a minute, whatever, it's not going to have a hard time. Okay, so any moves that get stab on, now that's actually in the fighting type. Now I've only got one normal type move I've listed here that gets stab on, which is return, because that's the most powerful one it has access to. So really it's not, I think it has access to Giga Impact, but who the hell uses Giga Impact? I mean, come on guys, come on now. So that's the only normal type move we have here. But obviously now it's getting the fighting type, so it gets stab on fighting type moves too. And it has quite a few of these available to it. It has Dizzy Punch, Power Up Punch, Circle Throw, Sky Uppercut, Drain Punch, and I've listed there as well High Jump Kick. I'll explain about that in a second. So return, everyone knows about return, ignore it. Dizzy Punch, this has the chance to confuse the opponent. It's half powerful. I thought I listed because it's the first one it gets, I think, leveling up wise. Power Up Punch could be good, used to power up. You get an attack boost then every turn, so Power Up Punch could be very, very useful there in terms of sort of powering up your punches, I guess, powering your attack. If you have a Pokemon that's bulky, you can use Power Up Punch, and get the attack boosts, and then eventually take it out, just Power Up Punch, etc. Then we have a Circle Throw, which is going to send the opponent out of battle, so it could be useful for Mega Lopunny to carry in case someone tries to set up on it, something like that, who knows. Then we have Sky Uppercut. A very powerful move. I think it has a chance to flinch, possibly. It doesn't have 100% accuracy though, which is the only problem. So, but I think that's it's not the most powerful available to it. Drain Punch is there as well, because it gets access to it, I think via transfer. I'm not sure. I think it's via transfer. It also gets access to Jump Kick, which I haven't listed there for some reason. For whatever reason, I haven't listed it there. That's because at the bottom we have High Jump Kick. Now, so far, Mega Lopunny cannot get High Jump Kick. There is no way for Mega Lopunny to get High Jump Kick, but it's seen in the trailer using High Jump Kick. So this pretty much confirms either the level up move set has changed, the level up move set has changed for Lopunny, at least in the Mega Alpha Sapphire, or that there are going to be move tutors, and of course High Jump Kick is going to be one of those. So Mega Lopunny is going to get a High Jump Kick. That's going to be the most powerful fighting type available to it, and that's what most people are going to run. Obviously you have to watch out for the accuracy though, but that's the thing. That's the risk you have to take. But those are the moves Mega Lopunny gets stab on, guys. Decent moves. Obviously return is not amazingly powerful, but it's return, it's a normal type move. It's not going to do too much. Anyway, it's not going to be very effective anyway. We're mainly looking at the fighting type moves here because there's a new type for Mega Lopunny. Now, as I mentioned just now, you guys might be thinking right now Mega Lopunny will have a little trouble with ghost types, but if we want to look at its ability is Scrappy. Now, basically, what this does, guys, is it allows a Pokemon to hit ghost types with a normal or fighting type move. Okay, basically, which is good, which is very good because it means that Lopunny counters things. It counters things hard, guys. It has the fighting type available to it, so it can use fighting type moves on ghost type Pokemon, so it means the thing it does, it just completely ignores the ghost type. It's not like ghost don't resist it, instead it just completely ignores it, so it becomes a single type Pokemon pretty much. So what Pokemon could Mega Lopunny counter? Well, the first big one is Aegislash. Aegislash recently went out to Ubers, possibly in the Oras metagame. Mega Lopunny could bring Aegislash down, but obviously they can't just bring it down, and you say you always have to carry a Mega Lopunny to deal with Aegislash, because you can't say that. So it might go up, might stay down, well, can't go up anymore. It might stay down, or it might come down, or it might stay up there, who knows. But it counters Aegislash really damn well with a nice High Jump Kick. Sableye is the same, and including Mega Sableye too. So Mega Lopunny is going to be a really good counter to Mega Sableye, in my opinion, at least from looking at typing wise, because it can hit with a High Jump Kick or two, and that thing's going to be gone. Also counters Frozlass and Spiritomb as well, since, you know, ignoring the Earth types there. We have Ice and Dark, which means they're both going to be weak to fighting type moves. Neither of them are used too often in the competitive world, so they're not as sort of useful to counter as Aegislash and Sableye, but they're still worth mentioning. Still worth mentioning, guys. So that's pretty much its ability, Scrappy, which is going to be it's a glorious ability for it. It helps counter obviously Aegislash and Sableye, which are going to be very big players, I think, especially with Mega Sableye coming up. At least at the start, they are going to be cropping up quite a bit, especially if then Aegislash gets brought down to OU again. Who knows if it will or not. I doubt it, but it could do. So next, let's move on to looking at the base stats for Lopunny. So Mega Lopunny, or normal Lopunny rather, its health point stat is 65, its attack is 76, its defense is 84, special attack is 54, special defense is 96, speed is 105, and the base stat total comes to 480. So you can see its highest stat there is speed. Its attack stat it's not amazing, to be honest. It's got a half decent attack stat. It's not terrible, but it is its second or third lowest stat. You know, health points and special attack are just lower. Then its attack, then its defense, then its special defense, and then speed. So it's bulkier. It's bulkier and it's more bulky than offensive, but obviously that's most likely going to be changed. Now we're told it gets a boost to its already high speed, and also that its attack and special attack both get boosts as well. So that's interesting. It's very interesting indeed. So here are my predictions. Health points have to stay at 65. You guys know this by now. Attack gets a boost of 44 to go to 120, which is going to be a very high attack stat indeed. Defense gets a boost of 11 to go to 95. Special attack gets a boost of just 16 to go up to 70, because I don't think they're going to raise it too much, because it's not useful at all, so why would they bother raising it? Special defense gets a boost of 14 to go up to 111, 110 rather than 111, and then speed gets a boost of 5. That's a pretty low boost in speed, but they don't mention how big the boost is going to be, so it could be low, it could be higher. Maybe you could take 10 off the attack and put it on the speed, who knows, to make it more, obviously speed in it is more attacking. This gives it base stat total of 580, total of 100 boost. I think it's a good set I've got there. If that happens, I think it's going to be pretty powerful. As I said, they could take 10 off the attack and put it on the speed, just to make the speed higher and the attack slightly lower, but I don't know if they'll do that or not. It depends how offensive they want to make Mega Lopunny, or whether they want to keep it with a small, lower attack stat. Who knows? Who knows, guys? But that's it for the stat changes. Let's move on to the final bit, which is other viable moves to run on Mega Lopunny. So you get some other moves too, which are going to be very helpful for it in competitive. These moves are Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Low Kick, which is a fighting type move, and Iron Tail. I didn't put Low Kick on the stab section because it's not a very prominent move, but Low Kick is certainly a possibility to run in case you come across a really heavy Pokemon, because you could lose Low Kick and that would be them pretty much screwed, especially with this new stab. Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch are coverage, pretty much. We can assume you're going to be running there's going to be no reason really to run a return on Mega Lopunny, so that probably won't be seen there. We can assume they're going to run High Jump Kick, then possibly Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, or you could put Iron Tail in there somewhere. Iron Tail is going to be your counter for Fairy type Pokemon, because obviously Fairy types are going to resist your Fighting type stab, they're going to be super effective against you, so you might need to get something to actually deal with. I don't know how Mega Lopunny can, or how Lopunny can use Iron Tail, because its tail is just a ball of fluff. It's not really a tail. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how it happens, but it apparently does happen. Apparently it does happen, guys. Who knows? But that would be my set prediction for Mega Lopunny. You know, obviously Adamant, probably a Jolly Nature to be honest. Possibly Adamant too. Holding the Lopunite, or I can't see it being called the Lopunnyite. So the Lopunite is probably the best choice, best guess there. Max attack, max speed, the rest in health points, and then High Jump Kick, Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, and then possibly get rid of which is the least useful? Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch. I mean, Ice Punch covers ground types as well as flying types, and it covers grass types, but you have Fire Punch grass types anyway, whereas Thunder Punch just covers water types. But if you get rid of Thunder Punch, you might then, yeah, okay, so say you get rid of Ice Punch for Iron Tail, because I think Thunder Punch would be more useful in the long term, and Iron Tail would then be a good counter for Fairy types, and it would allow it to, obviously if you're faster and you had attack boost, maybe you can run Power Up Punch instead of one of the punches. Who knows, guys? It's going to be interesting to see how people use Mega Lopunny, because obviously it's now got the fighting type stab, which it didn't have before, so it's going to be very interesting to see how it's used. But I think that's pretty much it for this Mega Lopunny analysis video. Not a huge amount of analyze for Mega Lopunny, because just generally because the fact that its ability is basic, whereas we've had Altera and Salamence which have had abilities I can go in detail on. Scrappy is basically just that you can attack ghost types, it's not too much. Which is why I've been talking for a bit less longer, but hopefully you guys don't mind. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like down below to show support for the speculation videos, the analysis videos, etc. And leave a comment down below telling me how you think Mega Lopunny is going to be used in competitive. You could possibly suggest some sets in the comment section you think are going to work quite well for Mega Lopunny, and I'll see what I think of those. But for now guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll be seeing you next time. Thank you for watching, and good man, my free hands.